national championship at stake. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy's in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive linemen, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Walters. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive rolling. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's McLeod. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. And he'll set out to throw. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
Now, this is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on a jet sweep. They're able to get him down.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. They strike first in this national title bout. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off play action, he's looking to throw.
Oh, what a grab!
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch! The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have with this running back position.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
Dropping back, it's McLeod. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The 1st down now at the 14. That was important to get some breathing room there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And it's fielded at the 40. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one of this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's McLeod. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year, and it's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second, looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game, offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. from inside the 15-yard line and bringing it out. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Okay, it's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Tate. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle, it's Tate. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Quarterback keeps the football. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass, it's McLeod. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Play action here on first down. Catch made by the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. They'll run it here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
He's in the clear. The 30. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
BAT is good. They're pulling ahead 28-6. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he fields it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. In the third and short, they'll try to throw through. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. Turn starts inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. It's a quarterback keeper. First down, looking for more now. Great move there. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A play action looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Miami. They are pouring it on now.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? He keeps it on the design run. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking deep down the right side. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It's McLeod. Finds his target, and it's complete. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Pop over the middle. It's Brown. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Across the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. And it's a comeback route. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement here from the tight end. Throwing off play action. Looking for a deep completion. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Scanning the field, it's McLeod. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning the national champion of this college football season. The Canes will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
On the run here. Lets it go. And the ball is picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Canes. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Second down. We're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He's got the first down and more. Slides down. Will avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quick completion to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The completion doesn't pick up first down yardage. Punting team on the field. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Trying to find room. It's Brown. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Testing the right side here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Snags the quick throw. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Offense is off schedule after that first down loss. Becomes 2nd down. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the returner will be brought down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Grinding away on the ground. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Handoff to the back. He gets loose. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Fights off a defender. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Powering through. Look at that powerful running. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.